In this episode, we highlight Uganda's dynamic food service and catering sector, a space that plays a critical role in supporting both corporate and public institutions with reliable and quality culinary services. Our guest is Peter Kisache, Director, Ressa's Café Restaurant and Business Center. Ressa's Café Restaurant and Business Center has grown from a humble beginning in 2017 into a fully registered and incorporated company, serving hundreds of customers daily, from walk-in dinners to corporate clients such as URA, UNRA, UNRA, World Vision, and more. Ressa's Café has built a name in delivering quality local and international cuisine for a wide variety of clients and occasions. We will explore their journey, how they have scaled, built long-term catering contracts, and how their relationship with I&M Bank has supported their growth and operations.
Today I'm joined by, he's my friend for so long a time. He promised me chairs that have never really reached me. And he's a Sekawere at the same time. We've been together for quite some time. We are coming to how many years?
Very many years.
Very many years. Peter Kisache.
Nice seeing you.
How are you, sir?
You're looking good.
This interview is serious, by the way. Don't joke around. I can see you're looking at me or about to begin.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
Thank you for working with I&M. You have really improved your health.
What about Peter? Let's have this interview and we get going. So, Peter, like you've seen in the intro, is the owner of Ressa's, Ressa's bar, Ressa's restaurant and catering. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Should I say it's been quite a while?
It has been quite a while.
Has it? When did we last meet?
For business, for fun, for what?
For business. For
It
business
has
is like
been years.
forever. Okay, for
years.
fun.
Recently we met.
Okay. So, someone watching this podcast would like to know, what is Ressa's? Where do you get the name Ressa's, the idea, the whole concept that is Ressa's?
First and foremost, thank you for hosting me. I want to thank I&M Bank also. And my name is Kisache Peter.
Okay.
I'm the proprietor of Ressa's, and my wife, we work together. And we started way back in 2017.
Okay.
We opened up in 2017 around October. It was partial opening, but then we started active operations in 2018. So we started as a bar.
Yeah.
It was purely bar and restaurant, but we were not doing so much in restaurant. And I was inspired by, there is a bar called Pebbles in Silver Springs.
Yeah.
I used to run that bar.
I know.
But it was full of elites.
Okay.
Yes, the bank governors, the ministers, those are the people we could have as our crowd. So I was inspired, and I tried to create something of that sort for myself. Because I was running it, I started it, and I did everything for it. But it was on the side. I said later in the day, after years, I'll concentrate there. So here we are now. And we have switched since then. I think in 2020, we tried to switch from bar operations to restaurant and catering and business center kind of. So now we are fully a restaurant and catering service company.
Okay.
And business center. Yeah.
Before we go further, why the name Ressa's?
I don't know. I actually don't have any particular reason why I named Ressa's, but I remember when we were looking for names, I came across horse racing, and I was a supporter of Manchester United, and I knew Ferguson.
You were a supporter?
Yes.
You don't support Man U anymore?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I like Man U, but I don't support it now.
I thought you were going to say support Arsenal.
No.
I was just going to shoot myself.
No. So Ferguson made me like horses.
Yeah, because Faggy used to support. He actually had a horse
Yes.
at the Royal Ascot
Yep.
horse racing.
That's why in our logo there is a horse and racers.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's where the inspiration came from.
Yeah, it just came across the mind.
So here I see you registered your company in 2020 and later incorporated it in 2025.
Okay, we registered as a sole proprietor in sole proprietorship business in 2018, a few months after opening. But that was a bar. At the time, it was bar and lounge. So as time passed, I used to manage a hotel,
Yeah.
and my expertise was so much into hotel setting and that stuff. So we changed the name. We ceased to be Ressa's Bar and Restaurant to Ressa's Café, Restaurant and Business Center. So still we're operating under sole proprietorship. But then when we joined with I&M, they actually advised me, my RM advised me to incorporate it into a company. But I was operating as a sole proprietorship because of these tax issues, a lot of tax, this, that, yeah. But then it was a very good idea. It's actually the bank that advised. So we switched we just switched recently to a company. But the services remain the same.
Remain the same.
Yes.
So starting out, as you started Ressas, what are some of the challenges you faced?
When we made the switch from a bar to restaurant and catering, now we had entered real business where we need cash flows. And it's a priority that you must have cash flow to do catering. So I was focused on working with organizations, not parties, not weddings, not what, because this is where I've been. In my past, that's where I've been working. That's how I've been working. When we were operating as a bar, it was a bit smooth. Bars, you make money, you have the cash, tomorrow you buy beer and that stuff. So with catering, you're working with organizations that are not paying you cash.
At the moment.
Yes.
Comes in at the end of the month.
Yes. So you have to have money that is going to run your operations. And that's how catering works. It's about money and service. So we struggled a bit because when I was starting, I started with big companies. I think we started with NIDA, UNRA, Mulago Hospital. All these are contracts that we won and were given the opportunity to serve. It was a bit hectic, but we tried to maneuver. The services were not that good because of the cash flow issues. Where you're supposed to buy things of 100, you buy 50, 70,000. So you're giving the chef and the service people had time to also give you quality services. So along the way, we worked hard and see how we could maneuver into business. It was something that we had started. We couldn't go out because it was real money. And I want to work with organizations than walk-ins and individuals and that stuff, because those are not sustainable, the walk-ins and what. Yeah. So it was a bit of hassle until I think I met I&M.
So you said now you deal with companies, not individuals. Like
even individuals, but that is at 10%, I think.
What was your first major gig that you got from those companies?
I think there were small workshops we used to do in different companies, 10 people and that stuff. But then there was Ministry of East African Community Affairs gave us they had something at Korea Strip that was bringing all the East African countries, and we were supposed to serve meals. Yes. So when they gave us that contract to serve meals, it was hard. These are around 1,000 people.
That was your first big gig?
Yes. It was around 1,800, I think. 1,200 people. It was hell. It was hell. But it was held because we had no financial assistance at the time. That you're going to give your purchase order to someone, you're going to, yes, it was really hell. So, but we tried and did our best and survived through it. I think that was our first big event.
What impact did that have on your business? Your first big gig?
Yeah, definitely. When we were doing other bids, now like these other countries that we are serving, some of our recommenders is Ministry of East African Community. Yes. So they recommended us. I think they recommended us with Mulago Hospital. They recommended me to UNRA. They recommended me to different organizations. Their recommendation letter really worked for me. And some other small organizations.
So now you're in position to handle.
Yes, we went on ahead. We went on working and that stuff. So.
Okay. So in this whole business of dining, outside catering and all those things, there is quality.
Yep.
There is consistency. I've eaten your food. When they say local food, when you look at the food, it does not look like... Because, you know, in Uganda, we feel like local food should come and it looks...
Boiled and
stuff like that. But yes, your food it can be boiled, but it looks like, you know, it's appeasing to the eyes. At least, you know, I've had lunch at your place, not once, not twice. So how do you ensure the quality and the consistency?
One thing I learned in this business, it's hard to depend on staff, the normal people, but because chefs and what. Definitely one day or two, or some other time, they will make substandard. They will give you something substandard because they are human. So what I did, I focused on buying equipment now that prepares certain kind of meals, chicken, fish, things that people eat most. And we are buying equipment, slowly by slowly. What we are doing now, we are doing it with I&M because we have not improved so much ago, so long time ago. We have just started we are starting to improve a few months back after we met I&M. So we are, I'm equipping myself with different equipment, kitchen equipment, and removing the load from the people who are supposed to cook, the chefs, the supervisors, and that stuff. Because a machine will give you the same quality. Yes. It is set, it has its timing, it will give you the same quality. So the reason you're saying today you find food is not like local, it's because you work with organizations, there are different kinds of people. Now like at UNRA, you find Kenyans, Ethiopians, Indians, and that stuff. You have to give them something that is within, it's local, it's not local, it's continental. But an individual might not do it perfectly, but a machine will. Yes, because world over, they use machines to cook for, and the same machine.
I can see here you have around 25 staff.
We actually have 40 staff.
40 staff now.
Yes.
Including how many chefs?
We have 40 staff, and I think around 11 casuals. Those are support staff. We call them when we need them. But they work almost daily. But we don't want to make them permanent. Yeah.
How many chefs?
We have 3 chefs. First I had 5. The more I buy machines, the more
you begin,
yes. But now we have 3 because we have the machines. Yeah.
So how do you recruit? How do you train? And how do you retain?
With the chefs, it's your work experience, where you've worked, what you've done, what you can prepare, and blah blah, whatever what your CV says. But with the junior staff, the waitresses and what, those we consider senior for dropouts. I would say dropout in case you're not studying, because those can express themselves to people. You can introduce yourself, you can read the menu. So we train, we start training them how we want them to serve. Yes. So basically we train our own staff. Because out there, we're a catering company that takes food out. It's different serving from outside and serving from a restaurant daily. The service changes. There are more runs outside there. Someone wants this, you forgot this in the car, you did this. There are so many things you have to do. So we train them to what we want and make them better. But we start with senior 4 going on for the waitresses and service people and that stuff. For the supervisors, we start with senior 6 and maybe university, and the how you can express yourself. Yeah, the discipline, the hygiene, those are the things we consider. But I normally don't consider books a lot when employing people. Yeah.
So you just take people through training.
I take people through training, and they get more comfortable if they show me that they can work, they really want to work. Yeah.
So do you have systems in place to manage kitchen operations and, the whole place here, customer service, deliveries,
For the kitchen, there are always checklists that they use. They always send them to us daily. The kitchen supervisor, the hygiene, the what. So most of these companies, I have a kitchen at UNRA.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's now my main kitchen because the numbers are many there. They have power that doesn't go off. They have so many things there. But they do a lot of inspections for their kitchen. So they have also helped me to understand how kitchen is inspected and that stuff. But we do a lot of inspections with the kitchen and the kitchen staff. The service people, we use POS machines, and then we supervise from there. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you've been talking a lot about I&M Bank and, how did you join I&M Bank? How did you get to know about I&M Bank? And you're like, now, I'm going to work with I&M Bank.
Now, this one, you know Annette?
Yes.
Annette first helped me with Ressa's when it was still a bar.
I know.
She got me, I think. Were you part of it?
Yep.
I think you guys got me a singleton contract.
Yep.
Yeah, to make Ressa's a singleton bar. So we are top notch from way back.
Yeah.
So we worked for some years, but then I disappeared into bar things. That is really munyo. My plan was to be more of restaurant and that stuff. But we worked. But she also helped me because that was a gig that was paying monthly. So here we are. She left UBA. Then she talked to me about I&M. And she convinced me really to come to I&M. She talked to me about I&M in 2025 at the beginning, probably. But I joined in December.
Okay.
But joining in December, there were so many financial woes that I had. And I was fed up with the banks. You see, with the bank, their R&Ms will come to you. We can do this. But in actual sense, when you open up the account, you start banking with them, they change. They will not support you as we are talking. So I was really fed up with the banks. So Anne convinced me to come to I&M Bank. So she gave me some girl called Linda. Linda is my R&M, RM. But I have not met a flexible person like her. She's, I would say, she's one of the people that has made this business survive. At the time when I came to I&M, I had just gotten a URA contract for headquarters. I had a URA contract before, but it was not for the headquarters. Yes, because their head office has over 1,600 staff. That tower. You need money to feed people. They write to you, they warn you, they do what in Gabagoba. There are so many catering companies and that stuff. But she came to me at the right time, I would say. So I joined I&M. Linda Naish was top notch, she was on top of her game. We did something quickly. We did paperwork and what. So I joined the bank. You see, with catering, the cash flows are there. Kuba abantu babira bakusasula, you're paying, bakusasula. This is what the banks want, yeah. So she's really a good person. She has made Ressa survive. She has pushed to the edges to see that we get the money that we want. We use it, we pay back, we use it, we pay back. We have achieved a lot. From December up to now, those are how many months?
Like 10?
10.
Or 9?
Less than 10, I think. This is just a new month. About 7.
Okay.
We have achieved things that we didn't achieve in the last 5 years.
Wow.
Just in a small span of time. It's not by coincidence. It's, you see me, I'm a hardworking person. You know me.
I know.
When I decide to do something, I'm a marketeer.
Yeah.
When I decide to do something and I have the right team, I can do anything in 1 year. So within 7 months, me and this bank, we have tried to achieve things. Personally, I've achieved things that I would have not achieved in the last 5 years. We are able to serve every company now. We are able to do bids. The bank has recommended us a lot by giving us these bid securities, letters, comfort letters, and that stuff. We've really got confidence from the suppliers we yes. So they have really helped me a lot. They have they picked me from the ditch because I wouldn't have survived that you are a contract. The people are many, the standards have to be top notch. The service, you have to pay the staff. You have to buy food every day. You have to feed over 700 people.
Wow.
So without the bank, I wouldn't have survived. Oh, if I had a weak RM, the relationship manager, still I wouldn't have survived. They have really helped me a lot. It's a bank I would advise someone to try.
The small SME owners who are hesitant to engage with the banks to formalize their work and all those things, what advice would you give them?
First and foremost, I always tell it to people. Don't do a business that you're not conversant with. Tova social media, being a social media influencer or joke a restaurant. If you want to do a restaurant, for a restaurant for like 6 months, learn how things are done.
Get a business.
Learn cash flows, learn everything. Omanye netaga chino, netaga muntu anteka musente, netaga so many things. Then you enter that business. The moment you enter a business, ne bank tegenda kuyamba. Igenda kumanya gwe business yoko atojitegeye.
So you'd advise other small medium enterprises to deal with banks, especially
they
I&M
have
Bank.
to deal with banks, but not every bank. Because me, I've told you, I have 7 accounts with the different banks. They didn't help
Until I&M
until I
Bank.
met I&M.
So as we wind up, how do you stay updated with what your clients want? Bagala lya kino, bagala test weighti, bagala emmere ng'efaanana beeti.
I think for daily clients, those we feed daily, you distribute the menu into the week, say 5 days. You keep interchanging, but still, omuntu asobola okulya that food item for 5 days if it is good, and then you keep rotating it. Yes. So with the food, it's about how you rotate your food and the quality. So this is why I said you need machines. And now we are in the process, I'm actually in the process with the bank to equip the kitchen, really equip the kitchen. At all, by equipping the kitchen, we are talking about 200, 300 million.
Wow.
Yes. Minimum, actually, to equip it. Because now we are looking at big organizations now. Previously, I used to be calling that day on a standstill because of the finances. We want to be serving about 3,500 per day. 3,000 to 3,500
People
per day.
Yes. Wow.
Per day. Right now, almost 600. but it's 600 because it is what we can afford at the time. By the time I come back here, maybe next year or no, not later than next year, we shall have our own home. This is our building, this is where we operate. We shall have conference halls, we shall have so many things. So people will come, will go, will dine from there and that stuff.
I think so. That is when we shall meet again at your own place.
To give you an update of how far the bank has taken you.
I see.
So this next podcast will be at Ressa's. We are looking at something bigger. Restaurant, conferencing, business center. If everything goes well in other years to come, we shall include accommodation and that stuff. So we turn into a hotel.
Today, when we were launching Tukikube in I&M Bank at Serena, so he gave me a call. Kasuko. Bintu bino bikola bulijjo. Asajja badde banze bangan. So I realized you're one of the people who have been making us come here and you don't come because you've been fearing.
No.
And for him, my relationship with him is special away from I&M Bank. There's one thing maybe you always forget. When we are beginning out with my YouTube channel, I told you one day I'll host you. And you said, Nedda, toli nchazaako. Sisobola nze bituulamu ebyo.
Anti gwe wali yagala okunchaza.
And yeah, leera
you have not hosted.
Leera nyakukyaziza.
You are working.
Anti ngate mukyaliza.
Njagala onchaze on your podcast.
Hey.
Nga gwe.
Peter nkujjeko interview.
This is the first interview I've done because I have a reason why.
Thank you. And it has happened.
Kati gwe sinnakola nnyo.
Kyayogera kituufu wamba. Interview
I've done.
So I have a record of me doing an interview with you. Thank you, Peter. And I wish you all the best. I think this means I can come and have a plate of food anytime at your place. Anytime. Because now our bet is done. The interview is here.
The interview for I&M Bank.
Thank you, bye.
I&M Bank has introduced Tukikube ne I&M Bank, a campaign focused on bridging the financial literacy gap among small and medium-sized businesses. The Tukikube ne I&M Bank campaign will primarily be driven through a recorded podcast series hosted online and shall feature inspiring conversations with thriving SME owners that are our I&M Bank customers. The podcast series will highlight real-life stories as well as offer practical insights and lessons from entrepreneurs who have successfully navigated the ups and downs of running a business. The Tukikube ne I&M Bank podcast will air on the bank's YouTube channel and social media platforms.